Welcome back to the video diaries from Jagrati Yatra 2023. I'm Chris, I'm from Italy and I'm traveling this year as an international delegate thanks to the involvement also of the G20 Startup 20. And I'm here together with Neeraj. He's also a fellow Yatri traveler. And so I wanted to ask you, how did you know about this Jagrati Yatra?
Okay, hi Chris. So my journey of becoming a Yatri is a 9-year-old one. So I got to know about Yatra from my elder brother. He had been on Yatra 9 years ago. So since then I was hoping to be on Yatra one day. And then a couple of my friends also have been on Yatra, and when I wanted to be on Yatra in 2020, it was a digital one. I participated in it, and now I am on the physical Yatra finally, and it's a dream fulfilled for me.
Finally we can travel again together in full. And so tell me a little bit about yourself, like what do you do in your life, and more importantly I'm interested, what is your driving motivation in what you do?
Okay, so I'm a software engineer by profession, but I consider myself a lifestyle engineer by passion. So that's what that is my passion to like do something around people development, do something in engineering lifestyles. So yeah, that's my driving passion.
Could you make a specific example what this is, because I can't imagine something concrete at the moment.
Yeah, sure. So in India, over the last couple of generations, I see that people are driven throughout their education, like throughout their schooling, to get into a job, like to get employed, to make a living. So, but there is a very little emphasis on making a life. So we miss a lot of things like emotional intelligence, financial wellness, parenting, and mental health, spirituality. All these things are not taught neither in schools nor in homes these days. So I want to create a platform where people can cater to these needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a question. Do you think that this kind of lifestyle skills, are they more present in Tier 1 cities or Tier 2 or 3 cities? Yesterday, the founder of Jagrati Yatra was saying that the spirituality of India is still present in the middle of the diamond.
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
I believe that it is still alive in the untouched civilizations or micro civilizations in various villages and Tier 3 towns. It is still present. But when you come into cities, we are evolving more into a nuclear family. People are staying alone or, in a very smaller families. The culture of India, like the heart of India's culture is in family system. So it is still alive in villages and Tier 3 towns, if you consider. So yeah.
Okay, so from what I understand, I just learned this, the welfare system in India traditionally was provided through the family.
Yeah.
And your vision is to bring this back also to more modern cities.
I don't know if that is possible, because the way the development or urbanization is progressing, it is more like people are preferring nuclear families. It is obviously their preference. It is neither like, it is not that it is bad to be in a nuclear family, but when you are in a nuclear family, there are a lot of things you are missing. Like the kid is going to miss the wisdom he will get from his grandparents. The man, like the person, the people who are parents, they will be missing the support they would get from their parents. So these are a few of these shoes can be definitely filled by an external platform. So that is where I hope we can pitch in.
Okay, great. Yeah, a very, very nice mission that you chose, creating or empowering better living, better lifestyle decisions. Great, thank you very much for your words.
Thank you, Chris.
Interesting बोले सर. Okay,
नमस्कार, माय नेम इज़ गौरव श्रीवास्तव और मैं इस जागृति यात्रा में आया हूँ पिछले साल भी मैं जागृति यात्रा का सदस्य था। जागृति यात्रा कुल 8,000 किलोमीटर तक जाती है, जिसमें देश विदेश से लोग आते हैं और समझते हैं कि उद्यमिता क्या है, कैसे है। केवल और ये शहरों तक नहीं सीमित है, ये गाँव तक भी जाती है। तो हम लोग अलग अलग पूरे इंडिया का भ्रमण करते हैं और इस बार G20 से हमारे साथ और स्टार्टअप 20 से भी हमारे पास 70 लोग जुड़े हुए हैं जो दूसरे दूसरे कंट्री से हैं। वो भी आए हैं, वो हमसे कुछ सीखेंगे, हम उनसे कुछ सीखेंगे। तो इस पूरे 12 से 15 दिन के बीच में हमारे साथ एक सामंजस्य होगा कि हम उद्यमिता को कैसे बेहतर कर सकते हैं। तो उसके लिए हमारे साथ हैं इटली से क्रिस। हाय क्रिस।
Hello. Hi.
So Chris, Jagrati Yatra is a very famous, not only in India, even international. But how you come to know about this yatra, and what it is your motivation to come here? So just tell me a little bit about yourself and how you came here.
Okay, so I start with introducing myself. I am an economist by training, and after my master's degree in Milan in Bocconi University, I worked as a research assistant for 3 semesters, working in the interactions between demography and economics. And so, like, is fertility driving economic growth, or is economic growth driving fertility, and these kind of life cycle decisions. And after these 3 semesters of research, I didn't feel that I make enough impact, short-term impact on the world. And so I decided that I stop doing my research activity, and I wanted to find something that it has a little bit more of a direct impact on society, a positive direct impact on society. And so I started reading about 8,000 Hours. It's a Oxford-based NGO that helps people or young people to find purpose in life and to kind of maximize the positive impact that they can have with their 80,000 work hours during their life cycle. And one of the concepts was there that you want to focus your efforts where the returns on your time are quite high. So you don't want and you want to find somewhere where a lot of building and development is still to be done. And Jagrati is all about Middle India, and not only about Middle India, but as also the founder yesterday in the opening ceremony said, it's also about the middle of the population of the world. And so I want to get inspired here at this Jagrati Yatra to find solutions that empower the middle. And that's why I'm here. And how I found out about this Jagrati Yatra is I watched 10 years ago the TED Talk of the founder. And I was inspired by the TED Talk, but I didn't follow up in any way. I was also too young back then. And recently I attended the European Forum Alpach, where there are a lot of change makers from Europe that meet there, and we share opportunities. And I just got this link, and it connected back with this TED Talk that I saw 10 years ago. And I was like, wow, it's interesting that I'm now in a position in my life where I can actually take this opportunity that I've seen 10 years ago on YouTube. And so I was directly sold on it, also in connection with the 80,000 Hours thinking framework. And so here I am.
So Chris, it is inspired by you, a TED Talks 10 years back, and recently it's connected through some connection, right? And you came here.
Yeah.
So as you're talking about the Shashank Mani Tripathi, who is the founder of Jagrati Yatra, so his vision is like work in enterprise level or entrepreneur level in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, where generally this business model or this kind of udyamita concepts are not in that shape, right? And you are coming from the Italy, you are having a different kind of a background in terms of a business, right? So how are you looking India and checking the possibility to having some kind of a collaboration in terms of udyamita, in terms of the tier 2, tier 3 cities? Because Shashank Mani Tripathi believes that India is not a kind of a pyramid model. Earlier people were thinking, right? It's a kind of a diamond shape where the top rich are the upper side and the lower very poor people are in the very lower side, but still 80% people lie in this part and nobody is thinking about in that way. So how you feel that this tier 2 and tier 3 cities are going to helpful in your research or in your exploration, and you have anything in your mind?
Yeah, so actually I've got exposed to impact investing 1 year ago, and this idea stuck with me over the last year, and it is also so impact investing. It's not capitalist vulture investments, and it's not philanthropy. It's somewhere in between. So it has as an idea to make a business case that also has a social impact on local communities positively. One hopes, and in the great schemes of things, I would love to now transition into an impact investing fund that has a global investment scope, and I want to also gather here on the ground field information on how Udemita or businesses work in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, because I don't see it actually as only philanthropy. I think it's a great business case. I think that the returns can be great in places where a lot of building still has to happen, and yeah, one has to be a little bit adventurous and go outside of the canonical investment strategies and thinking, and I think that it's a great business case. So I'm here to also be a better candidate for impact investing funds and to see it firsthand.
That's great, Christian, as you said that you are taking care of the impact-based this change, right? Not just giving some kind of grant and what is happening you're not aware. And you said you are taking this opportunity, right? You will also be a kind of impact funder or something, right?
Yeah. So at the moment it's all up in the air. It's just a plan. I'm just recently out of research, and yeah. But this would be my dream at the moment, my short term, but also mid-term dream. And then we will see if it will happen or not. But this Jagrati Yatra really fit perfectly with my lifetime, with my life cycle. I have this break at the moment from a formal employment, so I have some time off. And it actually fits perfectly with where I want to go.
That's great. You said that Jagrati Yatra is fitting in where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
And it's not only the Jagrati Yatra. You have a 500 folks in this Jagrati Yatra and 70 folks from other countries as well. So the kind of exposure and learning you are going to have in the 10 to 12 days, it is going to be no doubt giving you a lot. And we are expecting that you continue this research part or this exploration with us Jagrati. Anything you want to convey, any feedback till now, this is the first day, anything you want to convey for the Jagrati Yatra?
I think I don't want to be boring in technicalities and stuff like that, but I want to definitely underline that the energy that I saw yesterday, the opening ceremony, was unparalleled. The energy in the room brought by both the organizers and the Yatris was really impressive for me, and I got inspired by this energy, and I'm very much looking forward for the next 2 weeks, even more now because of all this energy that is traveling with this train.
So thanks, Christine. Thank Chris. I believe this energy will keep engaging you and encouraging you to pass this energy to other fellow Yatris as well. And thanks a lot for coming this Jagrati Yatra, and we are hoping good collaboration in the future as well.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and I really have to make my compliments for the idea of this Jagrati Yatra. It's one of a kind, and I'm just inspired.
Thank you.